I drip out from the...
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this carries into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Forced out of bounds.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Taken down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and...
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
A gain of 12.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now a 2nd down and 6. Derrick Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Zone 49.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A first down carry for Henry. And a short gain here down to the 22. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the gun, Tannehill. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple. Second and goal from inside the 5. Flush to his right. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown.
To number 84,
Corey Davis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Raymond now on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Derek
call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
A gain of 5. And the Titans' first down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They stopped them shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
Henry on 1st down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
The 28-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Henry running right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped it for a minimal gain.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. On 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
For Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And now this is good.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here, I'm the go, little man. Then I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. This taken in about 4 yards deep. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Kansas City.
19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
That's good.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and a yard.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chief.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Brings up second down.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. This is caught, Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 26 yards. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7. Titans, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Daniel Sorensen.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run with Henry.
Derrick Henry on the carry. Alex Okafor on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 7, Titans nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Neiman on the tackle.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Derek Nottie on the tackle.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself,
got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually, the .26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A run by Bell on 1st down, going to go nowhere as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down. So from the 36 now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mahomes firing complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
39-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 4.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And it's up and good.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14, Titans 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
1st down, Titans.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Right at midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Tennessee.
This is Henry. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now a handoff to Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't...
Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's complete to Brown, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Tannehill throwing again. Back to Brown, this time complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1st half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a 1st after a gain of about 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down now, it's Bell, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. Now bring up 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's... Second down.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Tannehill. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a gain of 20.
As they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Let's go. Referee! Check 53. Hey, watch the slip.
He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Smith, incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tannehill now to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis